Here we are, back once again. It's day 3 of my animation journey, and today we're leveling up with the basics. Yesterday was all about cubes and grids, but now I'm expanding my horizons, quite literally, by mastering all 5 fundamental shapes: cubes, cones, spheres, cylinders, pyramids. Why? Because these are the building blocks of everything. Master these and you're on your way to drawing almost anything in the 3D space. Quick recap of day 2. Yesterday I worked on cubes, grids and basic contour lines to get a feel for perspective and structure. It was quite tough, but progress is progress, you know, and I definitely noticed some improvement by the end. And if you missed that, hit pause, check out day 2, come back here and see how I'm building on that foundation. As for today's goals, we're mastering all the basic shapes. Today I took the cube grid method to the next level by incorporating all of the basic shapes. The OG of structure, which is the cube of course, and the cone, which is tricky because of the tapering ends, the sphere, which is perfect for practicing smooth contours and shading, and the cylinder, which is great for understanding rounded edges. The pyramid, on the other hand, quite challenging, especially in perspective grids. And these shapes aren't just for fun, they're the core of everything from character design to environmental art. If I can understand how to break objects down into these forms, I'll have a solid foundation for animating anything. I first started out with the cube grid, and then I added cones, cylinders, spheres and pyramids on top, working on fitting them into perspective. Some were, well, let's call them abstract art, but with practice I started seeing real improvement. The hardest part was keeping the proportions constant and ensuring everything fit neatly into the grid. As for what I learned today, the cube is king, but combining it with other shapes really boosts your understanding of 3D space. Perspective grids are challenging, but they make everything look way more realistic. Breaking down complex forms into basic shapes makes drawing much less intimidating. As for day 4, I'm planning to tackle more dynamic forms by practicing overlapping shapes and creating rough 3D compositions. This means combining these shapes into simple objects and even experimenting with a bit of light and shadow to see how they interact. You gotta start thinking about structure and storytelling. Are you practicing along with me? Let me know how it's going in the comments. What's your favorite shape to draw? And hit that like button if you're loving the series. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss day 4. Thanks for watching. And as always, remember, progress, not perfection. Every day is a step closer to turning those dreams into reality. And I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll leave you guys with a drawing that I've done today, surrounding all of these cube grids.